Ah, Hunter. I'm so glad you're here. Could I talk to you for a minute? Lately, the Vanguard's desert patrols have been attacked by a sand leviathan, unlike any they've ever seen.
You may have felt you were encroaching on its territory. Have you heard what was different?
It was larger in size. I also heard that it looked like it was covered in old scars.
I see. From those characteristics, it sounds like we're dealing with a tempered monster.
A tempered monster?
One that's weathered countless battles over the years and grown more powerful and more dangerous. If the patrols have attracted one's attention, they'll be at risk as long as it remains here. Better to remove that threat before someone gets seriously hurt. Will you leave this to the Guild?
Of course. Thank you so much. Please, be careful out there.
The Guild researchers sent to investigate Isai's report confirmed your theory. They cited a tempered Valahara in the desert, and certain to affect the greater region. Hunt authorization has come down from the Guild. Please, take care of it as soon as you're ready. A tempered monster! Look at the size of that scar!
The sand leviathan you mentioned really was tempered, but it was safely hunted thanks to your report.
Already? Really? Amazing. That's a huge help. We've only just begun to learn about monsters. There's still much we don't know. I hope you'll continue to share your knowledge. Especially any ways to avoid hunting them.
It's unavoidable in cases of imminent danger like this one, but the ideal is coexistence. Sharing any changes you see is part of that. If we find the signs early, we may have other options.
Understood. We'll be sure to let you know. And thank you again. Really. Ah, right. Please, take this. It isn't much, but we want to extend our thanks.
Excuse me, I had a question, if I might.
Of course.
Is it normal for monsters to fight with each other for days on end?
Well, it's not uncommon for monsters to engage in territorial struggles. But fights stretching over multiple days are rare. Where were they?
The land of blessed winds. The Vanguard have seen them at it every time they go to quarry gem chimestone. The monsters seem too focused on each other to pay the Vanguard much mind, but I still worry.
You're right to. It may just be good luck that's kept them from being attacked so far. I'm not keen to wait until that luck runs out. We'll investigate those monsters on our end.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And you... I'm sure you'll be fine, but do be careful.
Do you have a moment? It's about those monsters in the land of blessed winds. They were as dangerous as you suspected, but your report allowed us to deal with them early. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear it. Less glad that threats like that were so close to us here. What will come of the village if more turn up?
That's what we're here for. Feel free to ask for help anytime.
That does make me feel better. Thank you. I hope you'll let us help you as well, then. The whole village will do what we can to support you, Hunter.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
It is you, Hunter. Auspicious timing. There is something I would speak with you about. Our masons sighted an unfamiliar monster while out gathering stone. I thought you should know.
I see. Any details you can share?
Yes. They mentioned being blinded by a flash before finding the stone they gathered stolen. Some of those affected by the light reported a terrible dizziness. I fear worse harm may follow. It feels almost as if it is lying in wait for us, knowing that we quarry during the fallow.
A dizzying flash. I can think of a likely suspect. Either way, we'll need to take action. Are you comfortable leaving this matter to us?
To be honest, it would be a relief. My apologies for the bother, and my thanks.
I see. Going off of Zato's account, I would suspect we're dealing with the Gypseros.
Agreed. But the complete lack of other sightings feels unnatural. That's what gives me pause. If there's any clue here, it's that only people involved in mining stone have encountered it.
You're right. Didn't he mention that they only quarry stone during the fallow? Might the Gypseros only be active in this region during that particular season?
It's certainly possible. All right, we'll time our investigation with the fallow then.
Understood. Please be careful when the time comes. There it is! It seems we were right about the Gypseros only appearing during the fallow. Further study is needed if we're to secure the area for mining. Hunt authorized.
Understood. Our investigation confirmed that it was monsters we call Gypseros disrupting your miners' work. You mentioned stolen ore? These monsters often collect shiny objects for their nests.
I see. It seems that is a trait we share in common with these monsters.
That and the fact that they only show up in the area during the fallow.
With so much in common, I begin to feel a strange sort of kinship. Tell me, is there some way to coexist in peace with these monsters?
The first thing would be not to attract their attention. Be careful of noise and shiny metal. They aren't hostile to us by nature. They should make decent neighbors unless actively provoked.
Understood. This marks another valuable lesson we have learned from you. I will inform our masons. I thank you. Come back anytime. The people of this village will gladly assist where we are able.
And they have my thanks in advance. If anything else comes up, just let me know.
You will make with the listenings. The forest has changed. Different from before. Strong, lush. The pink fur, too, grows strong and lush. Different from before. Its texture surely more silkiness. And so we make more dealings this day.
You're asking me to bring you more Congalala fur?
Your swiftly uptaking pleases me. The fluffy fur will please me more. Go! You have brought the pink fur. Good. We make dealings. So it be. Bring next time. You have brought the pink fur. Good. We make dealings. Oh, this pink fur is truly finer than before. Most delightfying.
I can't say I noticed much difference myself, but I'm happy you like it.
We offer you welcomings. Honey, nut, and berry and leaf. We gather the forest's bounty in great quantification. What we do not need, we give to you, a sign of our deepest gratification. Let us make dealings again soon. Your listenings are much required. Do you know of the botherous creature in these trees? White of fur and red of flower. Draw too near and suffer a mighty betingling. Big, dangerous.
From that description, you mean a Lalabarina.
When pink and red clash, the fur pays damagings most dislike-worthy.
So the Lalabarina is giving you trouble because it's damaging Congalala pelts?
Pink fur is the biggest of splenditude. Many scarrings are not. But pink and red are most odd. Ferociousness is much different.
Wait, both of them are aberrant cases? Though it's hard to know anything for sure just yet. Fur aside for the moment, that's a concerning bit of news. If they pose a danger, We'll handle it.
Well said. I will give to your hands. Wins will be met with rewardings.
Materials I gathered in your item box. You are reliable as ever. The danger is past. The pink fur is safe.
Should be. The Lalabarina and Congalala were both what we call tempered monsters. They would have harmed the other life around here. I hope it was all right that we took care of them.
There is no help. The pink temperous one was vicious. Worse, its fur had split ends. Scratchy!
How terrible. You're really serious about your fur, huh?
You have my gratification. We will help in return. Make offerings of finest woodward goods. Many more thankings to come, I am sure. We will do many dealings yet.
Hey, hear me out a minute. We're in a real tight spot here.
Is something wrong?
Yeah. So the good news is that we've been getting more orichalcite lately. It's better quality, too. But more crafting means more scrap. And with this much being made, we've had to, you know, dump it.
And that's a problem.
Stuff's been revered since ancient times. We don't mean any disrespect, just... we're also busy, huh? I don't know if it's related, but now we have this walking boulder turning up outside town. There are reports that people are getting hurt, too. But it's not something that any of us can handle.
It's possible it's related. Some species of monster feed on ores and metals. The guild will look into the matter. Please just give us some time.
There's things that eat metal? Yeesh. All right. We'll leave it to you. Just be careful.
Based on Dogard's account, it's likely a Gravios.
It wouldn't be strange to think that the excess orichalcite could have drawn it in. And it seems there have previously been sightings around Azuz. you were authorized to hunt that Gravios before the damage spreads. It seems like they're in good spirits.
Let's prepare for the next hunt.
I'll put the materials I gathered in your item box.
I heard the news. Thanks for chasing off that sack of rocks for us.
The monster fixated on the village has been dealt with, but please take care when storing ore.
We will. Guess some traditions are there for good reason. We'll keep it in mind. You have my word. Besides, We're all eager to learn more about those things. As fellow rock lovers, we gotta get along. Sorry for the trouble, though. We appreciate it. Here's something as a thanks. Take it.
Ah, it's you. Sorry things are a bit chaotic here.
Did something happen?
One of the kids got hurt. Ran into a... what did you people call them? Rompopolo? Not sure if their numbers are up or what, but you see the things all over lately.
I see. If you're aware and avoiding them and people are still getting hurt, we may need to act.
Maybe. I guess if even the bone folk are having issues, the oil folk must have it even worse.
Right. And if they have begun to multiply, there could be other effects on the ecosystem here. Humans' coexistence with monsters is built on top of a more fragile balance than we like to think.
Huh. I'll take your word on that. I guess even in our work, a little slip leads to big problems. All right, then. I'll leave it to you. Just be careful, yeah?
A preliminary investigation has confirmed Ida's report. The Rompopolo population has exploded. Normally, that increase would be met with a proportional rise in predator species.
But it seems like that hasn't been the case here. The local ecosystem may already be destabilizing.
Agreed. The situation requires some intervention before life here becomes unsustainable. When you're ready, let's set out to winnow that Rompopolo population and secure the area.
The Rompopolo were multiplying unchecked. We were able to contain the damage thanks to your report. Their reproduction rates must have spiked for some reason, beyond what the system could sustain. This doesn't make them any less dangerous to approach, though. Please, stay cautious out there.
Thank you. I'll be sure to tell the others. I appreciate you doing this for us. And for a good lesson, too. If something about the monsters changes, we need to change on our end, too. Same as changing materials means you need to change the way you work them. Oh, right. Everyone is incredibly grateful. I want to help you out as thanks. Humor them.
I'm sure I'll have cause to take them up on that.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, but could I get some help?
Is something bothering you?
There's word of troubling monsters in the oil well basin. 2 of them. We can't get to the mine. They tried looking for ways around them or other spots to dig, but it sounds like they had no luck. We've been making do with the materials we had on hand, but our stores are starting to run out. I'm worried some of the village hotheads will do something stupid. Crafting may be our life. But you need a life to craft. I'm not allowing any reckless plans. Help me stop them?
Of course. I'm happy to help you persuade them. I'd like to know how they are troubling, though. If a native familiar with the local monsters says they're unusually tough, they could be aberrants. If so, closing off the mines won't be enough. We'll deal with it before anyone gets hurt.
You don't mind? I mean, that would be a huge help if it really isn't any trouble.
Should we have a look around? A tempered monster!
Glad to see you're all right. How was it?
As your people said, there were dangerous monsters living there. If mining had continued, they could have grown used to humans, which would have put the village at risk. You shouldn't have trouble harvesting stone now, but tell your people to be careful just the same.
You're really something. I appreciate it. Now we can finally get back to working at full steam. The village really does owe you a lot. Let us pay you back somehow. Don't try refusing me now.
I'd welcome the help. Thank you.